All right, in fact, moving on now to the harsh reality of life on Delhi streets and the children who call it home. Many of these children, some as young as 7, are taking up a deadly habit, sniffing solvents and other harmful concoctions which are often provided by shopkeepers. NDTV's Siddharth Pandey has this report.
तो मैं घर से तो बहुत बार भागा हूँ, घर में टिकने का मन नहीं करता।
अच्छा, नशा यहाँ सब लोग करते हैं?
हाँ,
तुम भी करते हो?
हाँ, सब करते हैं।
पैसा कहाँ से मिलता है नशा के लिए?
पैसा बोतल मिल लेते हैं, खाना भी खा लेते हैं, दिन भर में पी लेते हैं, 1-2 बार तो होता है।
पीने से बाद ना इसको घर का नहीं याद आता है, पी लेते घर का नहीं याद आता है, नहीं पियेंगे तो घर के याद आते हैं।
अच्छा, तो मतलब भूलने के लिए पीते हो? फिर
इसको भूलने के लिए पीते हैं हम।
बट घर भी तो जा सकते हो? फिर
घर नहीं जाते हैं,
पुलिस वाले मारते हैं।
क्यों?
गाड़ी चेक करते हैं ना, तो पुलिस वाले मारने लग जाते हैं कि बोल रहे मत आओ यहाँ पे।
The harsh reality of life on Delhi streets, forcing many of these children, some as young as 7, to take up a deadly habit, sniffing solvents and other harmful concoctions to try and escape reality. And this is what most of the children are inhaling, tubes of glue meant for fixing tire punctures. It's fast drying and easy to apply, ideal for fixing punctures, but can be deadly if inhaled, as it gets lodged in the lungs and windpipe, making breathing difficult.
कई घटनाएं घट चुकी हैं, बच्चे जो नशा करके जाके ट्रेन के आगे आ जाते हैं। कई बार ऐसा हुआ है कि बच्चे वाइटनर पी के ऊपर से छलांग लगा दी, उनको पता ही नहीं होता वो क्या कर रहे हैं।
ये बहुत महंगा चीज़ है।
इस पे तो लिखा है 35 रुपए लिखा है।
ये लेते हैं सस्ते में, बेचते महंगे में। ये फ़ायदा कमाते हैं, लेकिन ये नहीं सोचते कि उनके भविष्य में क्या होगा। अगर वो ये सोचे कि कहीं हमारी बच्चे कहीं दूसरे से ले, हमारे बच्चे की भी ज़िंदगी तबाह हो सकती है। अगर ऐसा दुनिया सोचे।
We accompanied 2 children to see for ourselves just how tough it is to get some sniffing glue. Our first stop, a shop near the Sarai Kale Khan railway station in the capital.
एक ओमनी का दे दो। ओमनी कौन सा है? ओके का दिखाओ कौन सा।
देखने का टाइम नहीं है
तो दो ना।
दिखाते नहीं है, सबसे पहली बात ये है। हम दे देते हैं, यही बहुत बड़ी मेहरबानी है।
तो दे तो दो।
And so for 80 rupees, the woman sells this 13-year-old a tube of industrial grade chemical glue. Its market price 35 rupees, sold for almost 3 times. The pack clearly says it should be kept away from children. In Paharganj too, a favorite haunt for backpackers from abroad, children know who will sell them sniffing glue. This shop stocking not only breads and eggs and chocolates, but also glue meant for tire shops.
ट्यूब है क्या? ट्यूब सिलेक्शन का। हाँ नहीं कबाड़ मिलते हम नहीं अरे अंदर ही।
Perhaps aware that what he is doing is wrong, the shopkeeper quietly slips the chemical glue to the child on the side of the counter as we get closer, filming on hidden camera.
It's extremely difficult to leave it. It's extremely difficult because once it gets into the phase of addiction, that is when the withdrawal and thereafter the craving becomes completely intense.
According to conservative estimates by NGOs, Delhi has 1 lakh children who stay on the streets of the capital. Most make a little money by rummaging through trash, plastic bottles and aluminium foil. From railway food boxes, the most valuable, fetching 30 rupees a kilo.
Selling it and selling it at the higher prices. You know, they always see the child is in a craving, and when there is a large craving, they are tend to paying more. So generally the shopkeeper also overcharge. So you are overcharging, you are selling it to a child. I think it is a absolute case of putting them behind the bars.
The irony in fact stares you in your face. This particular flyover, part of the Barapula flyover, was built for the Commonwealth Games that was meant to usher in greater prosperity for the inhabitants of the national capital. In fact, it is here underneath this very flyover that many of these children call this place their home, whether it's winter, it's summer, or it's the monsoon. This is the place where they live, where they eat, and also along this very area is where they also try and earn their living. When times get very tough, they take to intoxicants to try and forget their harsh reality in India's capital. With Madan Lal in New Delhi, Siddharth Pandey for NDTV.